Hello guys, here are the names of new subscribers whose names are present in the subscribers list. Hello guys, welcome back to another chess video. This is Amit here, and today I'll be showing you an interesting game played by Alekhine and Strategin. So Alekhine was with white pieces, and in the opening it's quite a bit slow and steady opening, and in the middle game Strategin tries to invade into the Alekhine's territory. So Alekhine was with white, and Strategin invades into the Alekhine's territory, and he allows for quick development from white, and because his pieces were not much developed, he developed a backward position with an open attack on the king, and he lost the game. So let's begin with the game. White opens with e4. Alekhine was white, and he opened with e4, and black opened with c6, c4, d5. This is challenging the center on the e4 and the c4 square. So he pushes the pawn to d5, and now Alekhine captures the pawn with the e4. e4 pawn takes the d5 pawn, and pawn takes pawn, d4, knight f6, knight c3, knight c6, bishop g5. Bishop g5 is trying to say if e6 is played, then he automatically pins himself in the opening itself, because if he pushes g6, then bishop takes f6, and it becomes a double pawn, and all his pawns will be at the corner of the board. Usually always the pawns should come towards the center of the board, trying to cover the center square. So here Strategin played d takes c4, and now here Alekhine pushes the pawn to d5 and attacking the black knight. Black knight, now here the effect of not playing e6 is shown here, because now white is advancing his pawns, and the bishop on the f8 is still backward and not developed, so it's a bit difficult to develop the black bishop now currently, because g6 weakens the pawn structure, and e6 automatically pins the knight. So here black played knight to e5, and knight to e5 guarding the c4 pawn, and here the plan may also be to go knight to d7, but once knight f3 is played, black moves his knight to d3, and here white captures the knight, and pawn captures, queen captures. Now here the disadvantage is that black played from knight to c6 to e5 to d3, and he lost a lot of moves. White simply developed his bishop, and he simply is ready to castle now. So now at this point black played a6, preventing knight from coming to b5, and here white castles, and now at last black decides to push his e pawn to e6, and white develops his rook to d1, rook a to d1, and there is already an attack lurking at the center of the board, because the king is at the center, and he has not developed most of his pieces. So there is an attack coming slow and steadily, and here pawn takes pawn. Now the king's file is actually open. Now rook may give check, but here bishop takes the f6, which is immediate attack, and now pawn cannot capture. Pawn capturing means black king cannot castle at any point of time, even on the queen side or on the king side. So queen captured the f6, and now knight captures the d5 pawn, and attacking the queen, and now white is ready to give a fork on the c7 square. So in order to prevent that, black took his queen back to d8. Now you can pause the video in order to find out the winning move for white. Yeah, the winning move for white is knight to f6. Now if king moves anywhere, then queen captures d8, and it's going to be queen down, and if g captures on f6, then queen captures on d8 and it's a checkmate. So queen has to capture the f6 square. Once queen captures the f6, then rook f comes to e1. Now it's an immediate mate or a loss of queen. If queen comes to e7, then queen d8 is a checkmate because the queen is pinned. And if bishop comes to e7, then queen d8 is a checkmate. If bishop comes to e6, then queen to d7 is a checkmate. So at this point, Stratton resigned the game because there is no alternative to play, because he is severely attacked and there is no defense for that without getting checkmated. Hope you like the way in which Alekhine attacked black with his pieces slowly but steadily. That's it for today. Thank you all for watching.